It still goes deep, my friend. It still goes deep.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Quick rundown on our agenda today. We've got Large Hills ski jumping this morning. We're getting close to getting started on the HS75 at 11 a.m. We will shift to Looker's Left over to the HS100.
The big dog.
The big dog will have our older athletes. We'll also have a deep field of 4 jumpers. Some of our younger athletes at the end of the season having an opportunity to show off the skills and confidence they've developed through the season.
Gotta say here, Gibby, it's been a little while for me. I've cruised through this beautiful, beautiful city park, but this facility looks fantastic. The Hill crew, Pat Arnone, the coaching staff, you guys, you've done a wonderful job.
First ever sumo wrestler headed up the Palma lift. Hopefully the Palma's strong enough to handle the weight of that sumo wrestler headed up.
Shigeki Hikamisami came all the way over, huh? It looks like.
You know, you never know what you're going to see. I've seen jumpers jump right out of their ski gloves. Now we've got a sumo
Right.
wrestler headed up the Palma.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get at historic Howelsen Hill.
What a field we have here today, too, as I'm looking through this start list. A lot of familiar names. An international competition.
It is, as you taught us well to highlight the fact that it is an international competition.
Right here in our little
Altius,
slice.
all the way from Calgary.
Welcome
Alberta,
aboard.
Canada.
Hopefully they still like us with all things that have been happening lately.
They might have
Thank you,
some
Todd.
athletes joining their team up there. You never know.
They've got a beef. They certainly do have a beef. I wonder if it cost them extra to get here.
25%.
Yeah. What a jerk.
Easy. We're here for ski jumping today. I saw a colorful tutu trotting on by on this beautiful sunny morning.
Yeah, there she is right there. Oh, she's on her way. I think you really ticked her off. What a great family we have
now?
here. Why now? There's been so much previous to this. I might just step right out here. Give you guys a moment. Settle your differences. French for differences. Ooh. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to be here. Thanks for the call. Thanks for the invite.
So excited to have you here. Thanks to Chad Garrett for stepping in throughout the season and helping us out. He was rocking it, announcing and DJ yesterday for us. He's coming into his own here in the announcer's booth.
Smitty's been putting his time in.
B. Smith has been in the house a little bit. He's hosting the Steamboat Mountain School, formerly known as the Lowell Whiteman School Alumni Weekend.
Nice. We've been spending some time up there in their facility.
Good, thank you. We're
Sorry,
doing
I
pretty
didn't
good.
pull off a burrito. They were closed.
It's okay. Thanks.
And here we thought she was coming in for business, and she apologized to you.
We went on a powder skiing date yesterday afternoon, so all is good.
That changes everything,
in the
doesn't
Gibby
it?
world
Yeah,
right now.
good for you. Just keep doing the dishes and setting the table.
That's right.
Iron bowel set up over there.
Sounds like Chief of Competition Glenn Jones and starter Chad Bowdry are about ready to get us going here. We could probably use a few more markers up there on the hill if you're hanging out and want a front row seat.
Best seat in the house.
We're ready.
We are ready to go. Trial round followed by 2 to count.
Trial plus 2. Looks like we have just a couple scratches today.
I believe we're going to get started here in the HS75 U16 female class. Sadie McCrank, Piper Mute, Petra Tiliahu, Raina Leachman, and Mackenzie Maines.
Big Mac in the house. Selfishly, anxious to get this season over with so we can get
Easy.
her back in the gym.
Ski season.
We understand.
I've got other friends trying to get me to go play golf inside. You're pushing the soccer.
Every
I'm
day,
telling you,
all the
it's
time.
still ski season.
And it
Look
ca-
out there. There's snow everywhere.
It can be both, can't it? We can share the
That
sandbox.
is the beauty. Here we go. Sadie McCrank, bib number 1.
Look at her go. Oh, yeah. Good looking jump. What a beautiful day.
Sister Lomax jumping on all 3 hills last night. Sadie getting us started with a 42-meter jump there in the trial round. She'll be followed by Piper Moutet representing Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club.
Breakout season for Piper. Finding some success at junior nationals in the team jumping competition. Looking good.
Shout out to Big Papa Lucas is up there marking for us, I believe, today.
Yeah, I like that she moved sporting that orange helmet. Love it.
Number 2, 39 meters.
I got a little distracted on our agenda somehow, but we're here on the HS 75, 11 a.m. HS 100, 3 p.m. skate race in the Brent Rummick Rodeo Arena,
Got tickets. All set.
followed by award ceremony and potluck in the Olympian Hall.
What a way to finish.
We are going to step things up a little bit this afternoon at the potluck. First ever paella at the potluck is
I've
going to be
heard.
going down today.
Are you talking about shellfish?
We'll do some shrimp. I go chicken, sausage, shrimp. That was Petra Tiliahu on her trial jump, all the way from Canada.
Our neighbors to the north.
38 meters.
38 meters on Petra's trial round. She'll be followed by teammate Raina Leachman and Big Mac Mackenzie Maines rounding out the U16 female class.
Hitting cleanup. Big Mac. Special Sauce away playing volleyball today. I don't ever hear you making fun of volleyball, Todd.
I got bib 5 right on bar. Bib 5 on bar.
I'm never astonished at the long list of activities and commitments from the Special Sauce family.
They don't sleep. Ooh, look at that V. Look at her get down the hill.
Raina Leachman.
That's why they call it trial. Trial, but boy, did she get some distance. Distance is king. In this case, it's queen.
Bib number 5, 70.5 meters.
Holy moly.
70.5 meters for Raina Leachman.
That's almost silly.
right at that K point.
Yeah. Talk about fly, Eagles, fly.
Looking
Bib 6 on bar. Bib 6, Mackenzie on bar.
looking to maybe improve the style points just a little bit once we get in the 2 rounds to count. Big Mac in the in run.
Protect those hands. We're going to need them. A conservative approach.
Just getting warmed up.
58 meters.
Feeling out the conditions on the hill here today.
At this point, already at 14 years old, a veteran of the circuit, Mackenzie Maines.
Glenn, we didn't get a yellow. It went straight to green.
Mackenzie Maines will be part of the crew graduating from Hitchens Brothers Native Excavating Wednesday night jump.
That's exciting.
This Wednesday night, the 4th and final episode of our local series.
Always a bittersweet moment for our kids, isn't it?
It is for sure that move from U14 to U16. We've watched these athletes grow up in Wednesday night jump from what was formerly known as the bump jump, now the HS8, all the way up to the HS 45, and they're graduating, as you say. I think we've got Elaine Bryant here, Team Altius.
Body language of ski jumpers is so unique. You can tell how they feel about their jump.
Number 7, 40 meters.
rather immediately. Looks like Elaine feels he might have left a little bit out there today, but beautiful thing is he's got 2 more to go.
U16 male, HS75. Leading us off is the trifecta from Park City, Donovan Tolley, Jack McFawn, and Liam DeMong.
Got third 8.
Promising young superstars from our cousins to the west. Donovan Tully, a beast himself on those skate skis. Look and jump. Yeah.
Number 8, 54.5 meters.
54.5 meters as Donovan Tolley gets us started in the U16 male class. Many of these U14 athletes electing to compete in the Nordic combined competition in the U16 class.
Got to go for it.
Moving
right?
on up to the 5K skate race this afternoon.
Got to go for it. Last competition of the season. Got to go. Standing room only out there today, Givy. I see only people standing.
It's a beautiful day to watch ski jumping. It's a beautiful morning to be at Howelsen Hill. We've got a day packed full of activity here. Here's Jack McFawn.
Nice looking jump, Jack.
Got
Number 9, 42 meters.
Amos and Pat Arnone up there getting the HS100 in picture perfect condition. That's 42 meters for Jack McFawn.
Amos, I believe, doing double duty. If I'm not mistaken, I've seen him over at the high school as one of the lacrosse coaches.
That's what brought him to Steamboat Springs. We're fortunate to have him here at Howelsen Hill as well.
Doing a good job over there. They've got almost 60 kids in the program.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, bib number 10, Liam DeMong.
Yeah, Liam. So smooth. Really slow and still in the air.
63 meters.
Yeah, Liam.
63 meters down the hill for Liam DeMong this morning. Liam with I haven't seen the official results, but based on distance and my amateur eye, I'd say Liam won the U14 male class ski jumping
Nice.
last night. 43 and 41 meter jumps.
Sporting the number 10 Messi bib today.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ski jumping, not soccer, Joey.
Can't we all get along?
Bar, bib 11, Ike on bar.
Ike Figus,
Yes, Ike. Show us how to do it, Ike.
the fish whisperer himself.
Have to tell me more about that.
Brother Cy over here cheering him on.
Nice looking jump. Beautiful, beautiful flare on the telemark landing.
Come on, Big Cy Figus. How about a little shout out for your brother?
He's too involved right now. He's just chilling. Facing the sun.
Bib number 11, 35 meters.
35 meters for Ike Figus. Ike is fishing any moment that he has the
Nice,
opportunity.
that's great.
He doesn't even need a fishing rod. He'll
Just
just get some rope and a string and
Reach in and grab it.
find some secret honey hole. Loves it. And he's good at it.
12 on bar, bib 12.
Luke Matthey on the bar, bib number 12, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club athlete.
Am I to understand he's excelling at biathlon right now? Do I have my story right?
New rumor that I'm not aware of.
Maybe not Luke Matthey. It's still bitter. My wound is deep. My wound is deep.
30 meters for Luke Matthey on the trial round.
I think we would have given you a better game. I do. I'm not going to sit here and say we would have won, because I don't think anybody beats you on that day. That was impressive.
13 on bar, bib 13.
Bib 13, Big E, Everett Baldwin.
I mean, Saquon, for crying out loud.
Oh, he's just part of the success.
Huge part. Look at that. Beautiful flight. Evie Baldwin.
57 meters.
That's a whole new level right there.
57 meters for Everett Baldwin. Are the tunes on out there? I feel like I've...
I can hear it faintly.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Right on.
14 on bar, 14
Cool.
Langdon on bar.
Langdon Devon, the speed demon.
In the first part of my
Bib
career,
number 14.
I thought he was Devin Langdon. The first part of my career.
Fortunately, you're a quick study.
Langdon Devon, look at that. Beautiful. Nice work.
I think Langdon's just getting warmed up.
Yeah, he knows. He's a veteran.
Number 14, 54 meters.
54 meters for Langdon Devon.
Connor Van Overen, Arthur Keller, Max Algenik, Nico Bowdry to follow.
Max Algenik with what I would call career best jumping last night. It was
Oh,
awesome to
that's
watch.
fantastic.
38 and 39 meter jumps on the HS-45. Proud dad, Matt Algenik, our chief of distance.
Nice looking jump. Connor Van Overen, Rocky Mountain Division, 2011 birth year. Puts him in 8th grade.
15, 39 meters.
Nice job, Connor.
39 meters there for Connor Van Overen. Next up, the oldest of the Keller trifecta, Arthur Keller in the house.
How'd the girls do last night?
You could imagine. Quite fantastic.
Beautiful. Love it.
Hazel was trying to give Clara a little run for her money on the HS-30.
Yes, Hazel.
On bar, 16 on
I
bar.
love that. Keller's fast becoming one of the premier families in the ski jumping Nordic combined program.
Grandpa Paul has that perfect attendance as a marker. Thank you, Grandpa Paul.
Yeah, Paul. Arthur looking great. Another orange helmet.
Bib number 16, 47.5 meters.
All right, here comes Max Algenik. Love to see him follow last night's Herculean effort today. Up there near the top. Not quite the attic.
17 max on bar.
Friendly reminder, folks, this event is being live broadcast around the globe via the World Wide Web. John Nolting is running 17 different camera
I saw
angles
that, yeah.
from the booth here. It's totally incredible coverage. Best U16 ski jumping coverage in all the land. Go to sswsc.org, click on the events page, and find your way to the live
Number
broadcast.
17, 47 meters.
47 meters for Max Algenik. You called it there, Givy. Continuing a great weekend of ski jumping. Nico Bowdry, Owen Trimble, Fritz Gamber, American Magic, Theo Givnish, Miles Warnke, and Ethan Maines to round out this trial round.
Nico on bar, both 18 on bar.
Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club well represented today in the U16 male class. Here comes Nico.
Mumbling to himself on the way down the outrun.
Trial round.
Bib number 18, 49 meters.
49 meters there for Nico.
I mean, not bad for a hockey player.
I talked earlier about accelerating through this event, making up time due to our delayed departure. Chad Bowdry's the one leading the charge on the throttle today.
Does such a great job up there. Keeps everything on point, nice and organized.
Here comes OT, Owen Trimble, bib number 19. Happy to have him as part of the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club.
Nice looking jump there. Telemark landing, little bit of flare. Everybody feeling themselves out right now. Conditions.
Number 19, 59.5 meters.
That's not too bad, huh?
59.5 meters there for OT. Kind host of the team on their way to Norgie in January this year. Spent the night at the Trimble House down in Denver as they went back to the former Trimble home of Norgie Ski Club. Frizzle, bib number 20, Fritz Gamber. Sponsored by Big Agnes and Bat.
Nice looking jump. Love how these guys
Mid-air
are.
adjustment.
Yeah, I
there.
love how they're approaching their trial run here.
58 meters.
58 meters there for Fritzer.
American Magic right now, bib number 21. Multi-sport athlete here.
I hope the folks at Helly Hansen have sent you the commission check on the American Magic gear.
Yeah.
Anytime Bobo sees some American Magic product, he's just putting it into the cart and checking out.
Let's do it.
Little spike in American Magic Helly Hansen product being shipped to Steamboat Springs.
Here he comes. Look at that beautiful approach. Over the knoll. Nice telemark landing. And there's that prototypical ski jump reaction. He knows what he left out there. And he knows how to fix it too, which is the beauty of it. 2 jumps to go there, American Magic.
You call him Pac-Man. Incredible season for Miles Warnke.
It's been so fun to watch. I just always harken back to the story. It was probably 3 summers ago now. Summer jumping, waiting for Miles to go off the 45. Hadn't gone off the 45 yet. You know, just wouldn't do it. And now look at this kid goes. I love it. Great junior national championships from Miles. Look at him fly. Going into a prototypical ski jump body. Looking good, Miles.
57.5 meters.
57.5 meters there for Miles Warnke. We could call it a breakout year last year on the skate skis, but man, his jumping has really progressed nicely this season.
It's a testament to himself, the work ethic, the coaches, understanding that it's a marathon, this sport, right? Learning how to get through all the technique and how to fly. And there's just so many different components of this sport. And you stick to it and you work hard like Miles Warnke, I'll tell you what. It's been great.
Rounding out U16 male class, the Flying Hawaiian, Ethan Maines.
Junior national champion in the U16 class. Look at him. Get out over those skis.
No touch.
Slight adjustment.
Able to compete in the Junior Worlds in Lake Placid
That
last
was
month.
Number 23.
Super cool.
68.5 meters.
He's
Yeah.
showing you why. 68.5 meters. 68.5 meters for the Flying Hawaiian. That'll take us back to the top of the order.
Here's where it gets really exciting, Gibby.
This is where it counts.
Just the right amount of crunch.
How about you, Carl? Sorry, come again. I was checking.
Thanks to Chief of Competition Glenn Jones this afternoon, XC Chief of Course Dave Stewart, Technical Director Garrett Fisk, Coordinator Todd Wilson, our judges today, Elisa Main, Skip Warnke, Brett Vitila, Greg Friedman, Sally Wither. Thanks to Program Director Todd Wilson, coaching staff Carl Denny, Garrett Fisk, Sam House, Brett Mall, Kristen Van Wyk,
Okay, yeah, we'll stay for the
Alex
boys.
Miller.
Open class, girls go down 2.
helping to make this event happen today. A long, busy season. Much of the coaching staff traveling all over the country and all over the world over the past 6 to 8 weeks.
Correct. Yep.
We are thrilled to be hosting Western Regional Championships here today at Howelsen Hill.
18, 14.
Hey, Chad, did you copy?
Yes, copy that girls are going down 13 and still 18 and open and 14 at boys.
Yeah, that's correct.
Looks like we've got the last day of the youth program U8 crew showing up. Festive attire by some of these folks for the fun-filled last day. Great to have a sunny day to celebrate the accomplishments, dedication to training, both here at Howelsen Hill and up there at the Steamboat Ski Resort all season long. Lanes.
All right, we are ready to get started up here at the start.
All eyes in the sky. Sadie McCrank getting ready to slide out on that bar. Taking her spot, 42 meters on her trial jump here, Gibby. A little bit of a bar adjustment from the technical delegation. Doing their work behind the scenes like an all-star team up there,
Here
Gibby.
comes Sadie. It is a well-oiled machine. Last night we were ahead of schedule all night long.
Fantastic.
Super smooth.
44 meters.
44 meters for Sadie McCrank.
Just goes to show you this technical delegation putting these ski jumpers in the best possible position to be successful at all times.
I think a lower bar, but Sadie McCrank had no problem bettering her trial round jump. That's why they call it a trial.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Piper Mute has in store for us. Bib number 2, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club athlete.
Really coming into her own here. Fantastic multi-sport athlete, Piper Mute. Look at that. Beautiful flight. Nice and still in the air.
She's coming into her own ski jumping. Lucas, her father, is a budding rock star
Oh, yeah.
here in Steamboat Springs.
Tip number 2, 40.5 meters.
40.5 meters for Piper Mute.
Last I heard, he was negotiating his first world tour. Getting ready to travel the world, strumming that guitar.
He's kicked off with a couple shows over there at the press over the last month. Negotiating a deal down at Red Rocks. Here comes Petra Tiliahu all the way from Calgary.
Word on the street is he might be performing at the Saturday 10 a.m. Yogathon at Red Rocks. Team Canada like that one.
We don't have to get hung up on the details as to
36 meters.
when and where he's performing at Red Rocks. It's just that he gets to perform on stage at Red Rocks. 36 meters for Petra Tiliahu, Altia Ski Club. Her teammate, longest jump in the trial round, Raina Leachman up next.
Absolutely sent it. Almost ending up in the Yampa River. 70.5 on that trial. Slight touch, we think. We can't really see here from the booth. We'll leave that to the judges. Here comes Raina. Wow! Man, she's sending it.
Great flight there. I could see there was no touch there.
Tip number 5, 68 meters.
68 meters for Raina Leachman.
Big Mac, Mackenzie Maines, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, 8th grader at the Steamboat Springs Middle School. She can bike, she can ski, she can play a little football, wakeboard, water sports, through the curve, over the knoll, beautiful V, so nice and quiet in the air.
Pretty nice orchestra of cowbells out here today at Howelsen Hill.
55 meters.
55 meters there for Big Mac.
Thought I saw one in here somewhere.
There's one hanging, a couple of them hanging there next to John. All right, that'll take us to the open male class, HS 75. Elaine Bryant, Team Canada, 44 meters on his trial.
It's 7, Allen on bar, 57.
I heard they had to sneak over the border this time.
Take the dirt road.
Yeah, the dirt road in between the big wall.
We were just up there for Blues Break, and there it was quite welcoming. Just so happened everything was on sale as well. I like that.
Yeah.
30% off everything.
You guys do a little skiing up there?
Heck yeah.
Nice. Skiing during soccer season. I like it.
7, 46 meters.
Blues Break falls in February. I'm going to call that ski season. 46 meters there for Elaine Bryant. Moving on, U16 male class HS 75. The Park City trifecta. Donovan Tully, Jack McFawn, Liam DeMong.
Love it. 54.5, 42, and 63, respectively, on their trial jumps. Park City ski and snowboard.
Super smooth there for Donovan Tully.
And up here at the flags,
54 meters.
very slight breeze. You can see at the takeoff, there's a little bit of a breeze. You can see one of Donovan's skis flutter a little bit.
54 meters for Donovan. His teammate Jack McFawn will follow him.
The dawn of Jack McFawn, 42 meters, sporting bib number 9
Bib 9, Jack on bar, bib 9 on bar.
on the bar. Assesses his situation, waiting for his coach's flag. He gets it through the curve and over the knoll.
Good looking jump for Jack.
Yeah.
Public service announcement, folks. You're going to lose an hour of sleep tonight.
32.5 meters.
32.5 meters for Jack McFawn. Spring forward this evening, or early tomorrow morning, I guess it is technically.
2 o'clock in the morning usually wreaks some havoc in the first few days of school, coming back from the spring ahead. We'll get some more daylight.
On bar, bib 10
Well.
on bar.
Just shifts.
It does. However, we are now getting between 11 and 12 hours of daylight
It's
right
pretty
now.
nice. Here comes Liam DeMong.
Up and comer right here, Liam DeMong. What a jump there, Givey.
Picture perfect.
As good as it gets. The only thing that could have been done better is go farther.
5 meters.
65 meters. 65 meters for Liam DeMong.
What a technical delegation we have here today. Chief of Comp Glenn Jones, Chief of Course Dave Stewart, Technical Director Garrett Fisk, the Coordinator going into the Coordinator Hall of Fame, Todd Wilson.
Bar, bib 11.
The judges today, Elisa Maines, Skip Warnke, Brett Viettila, Greg Friedman, and Sally Wither. Thank you.
Here comes Ike Figus.
Fisherman's Delight. Yes, Ike. 35 on the trial.
Bib number 11, 35 meters.
35 on jump one, Mr. Consistent.
Picture of consistency. Luke Matthey, Everett Baldwin, Langdon Devon, Connor Van Overen. Coming up next, Western Regional Championship, Steamboat Springs, Colorado.
Bib 12, Luke on bar, bib 12.
Greatest city park on earth. Thank you to Nordic Combined USA, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, USA Nordic, and all of our sponsors today. It is a silver support partner event. That's Christie Sports, CDNT, Nordic Excavating,
Number 12, 30 meters.
the Mewborn family, Save a Tree, and JSM Builders.
Luke Matthey also with some very consistent results today. 30 meters on the trial, 30 meters on jump number 1 for Luke. Evie Baldwin up next.
Fine folks at JSM spreading the wealth.
Tim and Liz out here helping us today. I think Liz is with the judges in the tower. Tim, a true distance marking professional, brought his own pad to stand on to keep those toesies warm.
Not his first rodeo.
Here comes Evie.
Come on, Everett. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. Just watching these kids grow up in the program, what a joy.
Number 13, 62 meters.
62
Come
meters
on.
for Everett Baldwin.
Come on.
57 on the trial. He was just getting a feel for the hill. 62 meters on the one to count, and the one that determines the start time in this afternoon's skate race. Everett will be pleased with that.
Langdon on bar. There's 13 on bar.
Just the first jump?
Just the first one.
All right.
I learn something new about this incredible sport every time I'm out here. Here comes Langdon Devon.
Nice. Really nice. Yeah. We got the fist pump on that one, Gibby.
Chalk it up.
59 meters.
59 meters, 54 on the trial, 59 on jump number 1 for Langdon. Last night we were talking about getting a Sharpie in here and maybe having the date and some tallies for the fist pumps.
You'd run out of room quick.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we get the erasable Sharpie and we take one off for every hip slap.
And then the double hip slap.
Here comes Connor Van Overen, Viv number 15, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club athlete.
He'll be.
Oh, you got the fireman out there on the magic carpet today.
Oh, yeah. Got to put out the fire. Smoking hot. He knows we're talking about him. Yeah, Connor. You followed by Arthur Keller,
15, 45 meters.
Max Algenick, and Nico Bowdry.
45 meters for Connor Van Overen, 6 meters better than his trial. Thanks to our team inside calculations and comp secretaries,
Thank you.
Chris Johnson, Deirdre
Thank you.
Mewborn,
Thank you.
Laura Graham,
Thank you.
and Claire Ladico.
Thank you.
Claire's a quick study. She was volunteering operating the cameras on a few very cold competitions we had here at Howelsen Hill. She has wisely gotten herself a volunteer job inside.
My neighbor Claire. Great family
Comes
down the street.
Arthur Keller.
So nice, so quiet, so smooth, Arthur.
54 meters.
Arthur Keller, 47.5 on the trial, 54 meters on jump number 1.
Max Algenick up next, sliding out on the bar. Rounding out today's HS75 U16 male K68 class. Nico Bowdry, Owen Trimble, Fritz Gamber, Theo Givnish, Miles Warnke, and Ethan Maines.
Max Algenick, 47 meters on his trial.
17, 45 meters.
45 meters on jump number 1.
Got the double helmet slap on that one.
Looking for fist pumps. As Max has really been progressing quickly in ski jumping this year. He knows he's got more than 45 meters.
No doubt about it.
Nico Bowdry up next, 49 on the trial.
Got some tutus flaring up over there. Must be towards the end of the season, huh, Gibby?
Today's the last day of U8. Way down the hill for Nico Bowdry.
With the 19, 60
63 meters. 63 meters for Nico. Looked good to me, but he wanted more.
He might disagree. International competition here today, Todd Givey.
Happy to have our friends from Canada and Park City joining us here.
Park City seceding from the Union, forming their own country.
Bib 19, Owen on bar. Bib 19.
OT, Owen Trimble. Bib number 19.
I mean, it is Utah. Beautiful V, gets out in front of those skis, landing right there in the zone.
Bib number 19, 63.5 meters.
63.5 meters for OT. Shout out to Billy T joining us on the live stream, I'm sure, today. OT adjusting nicely to the thinner air we have here at 6,700 feet above sea level. Here comes the Fritzer, Frizzle, Fritz Gamber.
Bib number 20 in flight. Gets himself down the hill. Nice safe landing.
Bib number 20, 61 meters.
61 meters there for Fritz. That same mid-flight adjustment, I think, that he had in the trial round.
Rounding out the final three here, we've got American Magic. Fly, Theo, Fly. Miles Warnke and Ethan Maines.
My favorite new up-and-coming jumper is Eddie the Eagle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Eddie the Eagle's been crushing it. Eddie McDaniel.
What age group is he in these days?
Eddie the Eagle, she. I think she's a U10 athlete. Here comes Theo.
I fell for it.
Meters.
44 meters there for Theo Givnish.
Taking it out on his gloves. It's got to be the gloves. How ironic.
Rounding it out here, Miles Warnke and Ethan Maines. Few of our true U16 athletes.
That's 22 miles.
Many of our U14 athletes
Jumping up, you said?
jumping up
Yeah.
and skating up this afternoon, but Miles 2010, Ethan Maines 2009 birth years.
Looks like the teenagers rustling at home finally. Long day of travel. Watch some hoops down in Denver.
Bib number 22, 64 meters.
64 meters for Miles Warnke.
I just shake my head. I shake my head every single time.
That
So impressed with what Miles has done over the last few years, in particularly last season and this. Just absolutely crushing it.
got a heated competition on the ski jump today, and it is setting up to be fast and furious, and we could have some really close battles on the skate course this afternoon. Here comes the Flying Hawaiian.
Part of what makes this sport so incredible, it doesn't just end here, and Ethan Maines absolutely sent it with perhaps one of the most casual
70.5 meters.
fist pumps you'll ever see.
70.5 meters for Ethan Maines. Maybe just separating himself a little bit from the rest of the pack
I would say.
on that skate course.
Yeah. And he doesn't need much separation of
Some of those guys
put
are
that
chomping
hammer
at
down.
his heels.
Good.
But
I like it.
That will certainly give him a little bit of breathing room out of the start gate on the skate course in the Brent Romick Rodeo Arena this afternoon.
later today.
Shorter courses at 3, older athletes at 4 p.m. I think we could use a few more volunteers this afternoon, some skate recorders, spotter, announcer, last I heard. We're happy to have you. It takes a giant village to put these events on. No better village than the one we have here at Howelsen Hill, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, especially the ski jumping and Nordic combined program. Takes a ton of volunteers to put these events on. Keep the hills in good shape. Thanks for being part of it. Okay, we're getting ready to start the second and final round here on the HS75.
What's up?
We'll kick it off with the
Cool.
U16
Great. Just hanging
female
out with
class.
Gibby.
Sadie McCrank,
Getting
Piper
into
Mute,
the
Petra
third round right now of the
Tilliehue, Raina
75.
Leachman,
So
and Mackenzie
it's only the 75 and the
Maines.
100, and then it, big break. So I'll be home here pretty quick. Oh, you are?
Yep, good.
Okay. So does that mean you're done and you're heading over there, or?
Yeah, I was keeping the same for last round here.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll just text with you. It's what? Yeah, I'm happy to dig it out with you if you want, but it might not even have any charge, So maybe we talk about that later. I would have been happy to leave you the car if you want to drive me, but I know you want to sleep. Okay, no big deal. Mom can just come get you though, right? She's walking? To Creekside. Well, dude, so how are you going to get to Creekside? I mean, the only option would be the Volvo. What's that? The Jeep won't start now.
Okay, we are ready to go.
Hold on. What's
Our
that?
team is in place, eyes on the hill. Sadie McCrank will lead us off. 42 on the trial, 44
Okay, I mean,
meters on jump number 1 for Sadie McCrank.
can't Mom just come get you to make it? Okay.
One, Sadie on bar. Just one on bar.
Here comes Sadie. $10 not bad for the teenager wake up at your house.
With number 1, 42 meters.
42 meters there for Sadie McCrank. No sleeping in for Sadie today. She's happy to be ski jumping at Howelsen Hill.
Just trying to settle on some logistics. Piper Mute coming up next, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. 39 on the trial, 40.5 on her first to count.
Did you get your marching orders for the day?
Not quite. He's trying to figure out how to meet his mom and sister at Creekside.
Is he the pilot of the bumperless Pathfinder these days?
With number 2,
We both are.
meters.
I am.
38 meters there for Piper Mute, 40.5. On jump 1, 38 meters in the second round.
Not technically licensed.
Permitted.
We just look the other way.
Petra Tilliehue.
Team Canada. 38 on the trial, 36 on the first jump. Let's see if she can't push her way towards that 40 number. Come on, Petra.
Team Altius winning the Spirit Award yesterday. Really enthusiastic cheering for their teammates. 32 meters there for Petra, 36 on the first, 32 on the second.
The double hip slap on that one.
Raina Leachman, current leader in the clubhouse, with a 68-meter jump on the first round. Special jumping today on the HS75.
Five, Raina on bar. Put 5, Raina on bar.
Lucas Mute, I think you could add this song to your repertoire. It'd fit in there nicely around the campfire.
Little twangy. Look at Raina.
Raina Leachman.
Always pushing for more.
Bid number 5, 65 meters.
65 meters for Raina, 68 on the trial, 65 on the second.
Distance is queen. Style matters. Big Mac, Mackenzie Maines, 58 on the trial, 55 on the first account.
Rounding out the female class on the HS75.
Kenzie on bar. Put 6 on bar.
We'll have a short break between the HS75 and HS100. Give our staff and volunteers a chance to take a quick break as they make the move over to the HS100.
Bid number 6, 53 meters.
53 meters there for Big Mac, 55 on the first, 53 on the second. That'll take us to the HS75 Open Male Class. Elaine Bryant. Team Canada.
Bid 7, Allen on bar.
Lucky number 7.
Through the curve and over the knoll. Oh boy! Let's make sure he is okay. Caught his tip coming right over the knoll. Have a ski that's just slid over towards the 100.
Give us a thumbs up there, Elaine.
Let us know you're all right. Here comes Tim Baldwin. A knack for being first on the scene.
Landing hill look.
Looks like the middle of the hill needs a little love there. Down.
For the state
Yeah.
of all the jumpers up here.
No, I don't think anybody was hit.
Happy, thank you. Athletes, thank you.
Todd, I think the hill's good. It's nice and hard. I don't see anything. Similar.
Just got the thumbs up from Timmy Baldwin. Looks like everything's okay with Elaine. Let's give Elaine a big round of applause, folks.
30 meters. 30 meters.
30 meters on Elaine's jump there. Good heads-up play by our markers as well to duck behind the wooden boards there.
I'll give you a light.
Copy, we're ready.
Been around the sport for a while. Really, really fortunate when you put your face in it like that. Come out walking away.
Donovan Tolley will lead us off. The trifecta from Park City. Donovan Tolley, Jack McFawn, and Liam DeMong. That's Donovan on the start bar.
Bib 8, Donovan on bar. Bib 8 on bar.
Sorry, please.
Great looking jump there by Donovan. Very smooth and quiet in flight.
Bib number 8, 59 meters.
And 59 meters down the hill. 54 on his first jump, if I can read my own handwriting. Could be a 4, could be a 9. Tough to say.
Definitely a 4.
Thank you. Glad to have you here, Joey.
Glad to be here.
Jack McFawn will be up next.
Love this place. Was emailing with Elisa Maines the other day, telling her how much I missed being around, missed the program. Super happy to see all these kids doing so well. Another great season for Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, Nordic combined and special jumping program.
That's Jack McFawn.
32.5 on the first.
Bib number 9, 40 meters.
40 on the second for Jack McFawn. Final jumper from Park City on the HS 75. We'll see most of these athletes either for jumping or competing on the HS 100 as well.
Bib 10, Liam
But-
on bar. Bib 10 on bar.
Feast your eyes up on the hill. Liam DeMong has been jumping great this weekend. It must be that phantom glide treatment on those skis.
You can't quite call it a breakout season because it's season after season with this young athlete. Look at that. So smooth. Showing off the form right there. Taking his
Bib number 10,
flare telemark
35
landing
meters.
all the way through the outrun.
65 on the first, 65 on the second. He is locked in right now. The Fish Whisperer, bib number 11, Ike Figus. A lot of these U8 athletes doing the
Bib
figure 11
Ike on bar. Bib 11 on
over
bar.
here in Ponyland.
The figure 11.
Just pulling it straight down the hill. It's firm and fast. They're trying to set the land speed record. Here comes Ike.
Yeah, Ike. That what? 35 on the first.
Bib number 11, 33 meters.
33 on the second for Ike Figus. His teammate Luke Matthew will be the next one to slide out onto the bar.
Be followed by Everett Baldwin, Langdon Devon, Connor Van Overen, Arthur Keller, and Max Algenick. Young stable of ski jumpers. Bib number 12, my favorite number. Jersey number all growing up through the adult life.
Bib 12, Luke on bar. Bib
As
12
promised,
on bar.
even with that delayed departure this morning, it looks like we're going to be arriving at the end of the HS 75 on time.
Smooth as silk, this operation down here.
Comes Luke Matthew.
For the knoll. Nice looking jump for Luke. The old double hip slap. Tells it all. 30 meters
28 meters.
on the first.
28 on the second for Luke Matthew.
Everett Baldwin busting out a 62-meter jump on his first to count.
57 on the trial, 62 on the first. I'd love to see him add another 3 meters here.
Let's do it, Everett. Why not? Why not right now?
Bib 13, Everett on bar. Bib 13 on bar.
I know you're super interested, Givy. Quietly over the last few days, the beloved Buffalo Bills extending contracts on some key players. Just got news of another.
Great looking jump by Everett.
62 on the first, Givy.
Number 13, 60 meters.
60 meters on the second.
Love the style we see from Everett Baldwin.
Super consistent. Finding the sweet spot at above 60 meters is great jumping by Everett.
Langdon Devon, bib number 14. 59 meters on his first account.
You know, Joey, they say sometimes it's not what you say, but what you don't say that matters.
Is that advice?
No, that's my feeling about the Buffalo Bills off-season moves.
Oh, yeah.
Number 14, 62 meters.
And I thought you invited me.
62 meters for Langdon Devon.
Some kind of setup.
Growing up on the East Coast, if you're not poking fun, that means you must not like them.
Well, thanks for asking. It was Gregory Rousseau, 4 years, 80 million, 54 guaranteed. 6'7" pass rusher, edge rusher.
15 Connor on bar. Put 15 on bar.
All right, Connor Van Overen, that's enough of that. 45 meters on the first jump to count. Good looking V. Sets those skis down nice and quiet. Attaboy, Connor.
Number 15, 44 meters.
45 on the first, 44 on the second for Connor Van Overen. His teammate at Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, Arthur Keller, up next.
Another great, slow, quiet, consistent season from Arthur Keller. Quietly getting better and better and better with each jump and each ski and each competition.
On bar. Put 16 Arthur on bar.
Speaking of figure 11s, I'd like to figure 11 those perfect powder 8s there. Just lookers right of the mogul course.
Sure
Turn
does
that
look
into
good, yeah.
dollar sign all the way down.
Let's do it.
There's Arthur. Slight adjustment on the landing.
Number 16, 58 meters.
58 meters.
Yes.
54 on the first. 58 meters on the second for Arthur Keller.
Nice job, Arthur. Rounding out the competition today on the HS75 U16 male K68 class. Max Algenik, Nico Bowdry, Owen Trimble, Fritz Gamber, Theo Givnish, Miles Warnke, and Ethan Maines. As Givy mentioned earlier, after that, we'll take just a slight break as we adjust over to the HS100, the Big Daddy.
Here comes Max Algenik.
Nice job, Max.
He was crushing last night.
Number 17, 32 meters.
42 meters there for Max. 45 on the first, 42 on the second. I mean, remember 2 years ago when he could...
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's fantastic.
Super fun to see. Nico Bowdry, OT, Owen Trimble, Fritz Gamber up next.
Put 18 Nico on bar.
All right, Nico, 63 meters. That's a little bit more Nico-like. On that first jump, let's see what you got here. Bib number 18, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, Nico Bowdry. Really nice and quiet, consistent.
Stomps the
Number
landing.
18, 63 meters.
63 on the first, 62 on the second.
Was that 63 and 63?
63 and 63. Is that not what I said? Do I need to get more coffee?
Just a little bit.
63 meters on both of Nico's jumps.
You might have been drinking some of that lighter fluid right there instead. Be careful.
Bid 19, Owen on bar. Bid 19 on bar.
All right, Owen Trimble slides out on the bar. He'll be followed by Fritz Gamber, Theo Givenish, Miles Warnke, and Ethan Maines. What a beautiful morning here at the greatest city park on earth.
Here comes OT.
Nice looking jump all the way across the line, holding that telemark landing.
2 meters.
63.5 on the first, 62 meters on the second for Owen Trimble. This small bottle of lighter fluid is amateur status for Pat Arnone compared to what happens during the Winter Carnival. A few more combustible fluids are required to make the fiery hoop happen.
Just a little bit more.
Here comes Fritz Gamber.
61 meters on the first. Gets himself way down the hill. You know, this
Number 20, 60 meters. 60.
60 meters there for Fritz.
never met a ski jumper that didn't want to go farther. Every single jump needs to be farther, further, farther. American Magic, Theo Givenish, 43 on the trial, 44 on the first jump. No better time than right now here, American Magic. Let's light a fire.
Show us what you got.
Bib number 21. This is the jump that matters.
21 Theo on bar. Bib 21 on bar.
Here he goes. Waiting for the flag from his coach. Through the curve. Over the knoll. There he goes. What a beautiful telemark landing with flair.
Bib number 21, 47 meters.
47 meters for American Magic. 44 on the first, 47 on the second.
Immediately heading to the locker room to go study that tape, it looks like. Miles Warnke and Ethan Maines finishing up the HS75 U16 male K68 class. Thank you, Christie Sports, CBNT, Nordic Excavating, the Mewborn family, Save a Tree, and JSM Builders.
Bib 22 on bar.
Incredible technical delegation here today, as usual. Glenn Jones, Dave Stewart, Garrett Fisk, Todd Wilson, and the judges, Elisa Maines, Skip Warnke, Brett Vietla, Greg Friedman, and Sally Wither.
Miles Warnke.
Nice looking jump right there.
Great control in the air.
64 on the first.
9 meters.
59 meters on the second. Miles going to be happy with that 64 on the first. That will determine his start time in the skate race this afternoon. 3 p.m. for the shorter courses, 4 p.m. for the longer courses.
It's going to be a doozy over
Brent
there.
Romick Rodeo Arena.
23 Ethan on bar. Bib 23 on bar.
Final jumper, HS75 U16 male class, Western Regional Championships.
Flying Hawaiian.
Ethan Maines.
70.5 meters on the first. Sends it down the hill. Oh! The first one was to count, right?
Bib number 23, 69 meters.
69 meters. Both count in the ski jumping competition. First one counts for Nordic combined.
Uh-huh.
70.5 on the first, 69 on the second. See if he made it across that fall line at the bottom of the hill where you can see those pine boughs sticking up at the end of the wood barriers. Once you get across there, the judges are done with you.
Thank you, markers. Thank you so much. HS75. Looks like it's time for a break here, Givy.
Yeah, quick
Two
reminder
things. One is
this evening,
how about 11 o'clock start for the 100?
5:30 after the skate races, we'll
And the
gather in
second thing
Olympian
is
Hall,
we've got
hand
Iowa
out
floor jumpers.
some
I'd like to
awards.
start skiing them pretty soon to get them out. So if it's okay with you, we're going to start with floor
Potluck.
jumpers here as soon as we get over there.
Mega Paella special potluck going on today. Bring a salad, bring some dessert. Maybe bring something for those picky younger kids.
Start for the HS 100.
11 a.m. start. 11 a.m. start on the HS 100. We've got a great crew of 4 jumpers. Looks like 8 4 jumpers that are going to get going on the HS 100.
I'll try to be at the takeoff.
7 athletes in the female class. 10 athletes in the male class. Executive Director Brian Krill, Chief Operating Officer
Thank you.
and Head of Technology, the live stream man, John Nolting.
I do not currently
Pretty
have
soon
a
he's
plan.
going to need a box truck for his entire setup. A control room. He's going to need a monitor and switchboard.
I think working out a deal maybe with like Amazon Prime or Netflix for next year would be good.
Live streaming.
We were mentioning last night that it is a free live stream,
Sounds good.
bit of a rarity
Thank you.
in today's day and age. I signed up for the monthly subscription to watch those
I got get
state champion Steamboat Sailors play the hockey game last week.
Congratulations. That's huge. First ever state championship for the Sailors in hockey. Last time the Sailors won a state championship, 1998 girls soccer,
I was
coached
gonna
by
say,
Jim Dudley.
Do tell us what sport that was.
I just happen to know.
To put that in perspective, I was a junior in high school that year. Those athletes are my vintage.
1998. The godfather of soccer in Steamboat, Jim Dudley, Dr. Jim Dudley, the coach of the team at the time.
A smile that can only be bettered by Cy Figus. Always smiling, Jim Dudley.
Great moment.
Do you think those rookie markers knew that they were going to have a bit of a mountain climb ahead of them?
They need oxygen. They're leaning forward. Looks like some of them might be trying to get away.
This time of the year, those steps aren't always in. My introduction to the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club was the opportunity to vacuum the vans and shovel those stairs under the guidance of Rick DeVos as I was paying some
Rick,
debts,
good old Rick.
some public service debts back to the city.
Oh yeah?
I had to put in some community service hours. The Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club seemed to be a good spot to do that, and
Now you're hooked.
fortunate to be part of it today.
As a board member, we want to thank you for your service to this great organization as well. Always giving back.
The staff here works their tails off.
We'll start the trial round.
Athletic Director Dave Stewart. Director of Sport and People Blair Seymour. Director of Marketing Gene Mikowski.
Your first jumper to the bar.
Amy Burkholder.
I'd be
Keeps
remiss,
everybody in check on the finances.
if I didn't mention that both Gene Mikowski and Blair Seymour did some time with the Steamboat Soccer Club. Thank you for sharing.
We're ready to start.
All right, we are ready to go, folks. Western Regional Championships, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, HS 100. We got 3 4-jumpers.
B, C, and D. Please name. First will be Owen.
We're going to have Owen Trimble, Langdon Devon, and Mackenzie Maines. Big Mac.
More news across the wire. Long snapper, Reed Ferguson just signing a 4-year deal. Long snapper, Givey.
I got 4.
The long snapper.
B as in boy, Owen on bar.
What a job. The long snapper.
Here comes Owen Trimble.
4-jumper B, HS 100, K90. Might very well be the highlight of some of these 4-jumper season going off the 100. Steamboat's infamous 100. Look at
Oh,
it fly.
T with the fist pump.
Wow.
B, 89 meters.
No way.
89 meters for OT Owen Trimble.
Jumper to the bar.
Shut it down. We're all done here for the day.
Langdon Devon sliding out next. I saw Langdon had a great jump in warm-ups. Joey, may I also recommend that you change your notification settings if you're getting information about the long snapper for the Buffalo Bills in the month of March?
That would then be my son is my notification.
Dedicated. Dedicated fan. I guess we can appreciate that.
It's in the family now.
That would be in the fine print in my notifications, the part that does not get read. Long snapper updates. Man, Owen Trimble, 89
Charlie
meters.
is on bar.
Langdon Devon.
Yeah, we got some littles jumping off the 30 right now, working on that technique. Beautiful telemark landing right there from Langdon.
Langdon Devon.
Tip number C, 84.5 meters.
84.5 meters for Langdon.
Kids are flying now.
4 jumping on the 100, but I think he was competing on the 100 brack in Brattleboro, Vermont, mid-February. Maybe even earned some cash in that event.
Jumper D is in Delta on bar, Mackenzie, Maine.
Big Mac stepping up right now. Rocky Mountain Division athlete. Already traveling the world. Mackenzie Maines. Flying. Atta girl.
Number D, 74 meters.
74 meters. Big Mac, thanks to our crew of 4 jumpers out here today. Helps our technical delegation and understand the conditions of the hill. Gives a chance for our markers to get warmed up and get settled into their positions.
Setting the bar height, the appropriate bar height.
Yeah, I
for-
was going to say, keep in mind
Yeah.
those 4 jumpers may be coming out of the attic, maybe the secret Pat Arnone entrance at the top.
Bar, fifth one on bar.
Competitors maybe a little bit further down on the bar. U20 senior female class HS 100. Sadie McCrank, Piper Mute, Petra Tiliahue will get us started. Trial round followed by 2 to count. Billy Trimble able to watch his son 4 jump via the live stream. Pretty excited to watch OT go 89 meters.
Number 1, 47 meters.
47 meters there for Sadie McCrank. OT, that's why you came to train at Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. There was a HS 100 at Norgie. They'd have to build a skyscraper for the start. Here comes Piper Mute, bib number 2.
That'd be a whole other level. Need to build another road to get up there.
Maybe an elevator. Here comes Piper.
Nice looking jump. All the way through the outrun, checking her speed on the way out.
Tip number 2, 50 meters.
Nice jump, Piper.
Jumper to the bar.
50 meters for Piper Mute.
Petra Tiliahue, Team Altius, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, represented here today.
3, Petra on bar, fifth 3 on bar.
She'll be followed by her teammate, Raina Leachman, up next.
Absolutely sending it on the 75, Raina was. Here comes Petra.
Tip number 3, 50 meters.
50-meter jump for Petra Tiliahue.
Jumper to the bar.
Let's watch Raina just absolutely fly. She was taking 100-meter style jumps on the 75. Have a feeling it's going to work out a little bit better for her here. Bib number 5.
A little more hill to work with.
Be able to stretch that out. Sometimes for these jumpers, a little more difficult to jump down a hill than up a hill. Used to being in flight for a little bit longer. Looking, waiting. We promise it's coming. Just getting word from the technical truck. No one slid out on the bar quite yet. All right, jumper on the bar. Raina Leachman, bib number 5,
We're on bar.
waiting for the flag from the coach.
Raina on bar. Bid 5 on bar.
Through the curve and over the knoll here, Givy. Oh, yeah. Good looking flight. Beautiful telemark landing all the way across the line.
Number 5, 79 meters.
79 meters for Raina Leachman.
Jumper to the bar.
Up next, Ella Wilson, Haley Brabeck, and Sophia Aragon.
Been waiting all season to watch these ladies jump.
Think Ella Wilson and Haley Brabeck,
Ella on bar.
just back from competing over in Norway.
Congratulations to those ladies, huh?
Coach Todd told me there was 30 or 40,000 fans cheering on these athletes over in Norway. Here's
Ella
Ella.
Wilson. Good looking jump, Ella. Happy to be back home, I'm sure.
Bib number 24, 75 meters.
75 meters on the trial jump for Ella Wilson.
Could tell with a little thigh tap she had there that she knew she left a little bit out there. Beautiful thing we keep saying. That's the trial jump, Givy.
25 is a scratch.
Hmm.
So we bid 26.
No way.
Sophia on bar. Bid 26.
Bib number 26, Sophia Aragon up next.
It's a bummer.
Maybe Haley's still in Europe cheering on her older sister Alexa, who's had an absolute
Unbelievable.
incredible season.
I mean, come on.
4th place finish, career best.
I think she's ranked in the top 10, I believe, overall for the season.
Yeah, super, super consistent.
So great.
Bib number 26,
Must have been all that soccer
61
training.
meters.
61 meters for Sophia Aragon. Tell you what, right next to the tally on fist pumps, we're going to have a snuck in soccer comment tally. I'm pretty sure the soccer tally would outpace the fist pump tally by a significant margin. Oh,
There we go. Coming from Knowlton. All right? Coming from Knowlton.
wow.
Take that, Gibby,
Who
take
knew
that.
it? Who knew it? Alexa Brabeck is crushing it on the World Cup
I
circuit.
am not
Nordic in
alone.
mind, and John Nolting is very proud to have been her former soccer coach. Was that in the U6 age group, or what was that, John? U14.
Nice.
That's when those athletes are really.
Bridging the gap.
Yeah.
Coming into their own.
All right, we're on to the male class. Everett Baldwin, Nico Bowdry, Miles Warnke will lead us off.
Ferocious worker, though, she is.
Glenn, did I miss
She will run through your chest.
Yeah, jumper to the bar.
All right.
Sorry, we are transitioning to the man.
No problem.
Everything okay over there?
Yep, we just dropped the live stream mic, but we got it back on. We're good to go.
Everett on bar. Bid 13 on bar.
All right, here we go. First trial jump, HS 100, U20 senior male class, K90 comp. Everett Baldwin, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, Rocky Mountain Division athlete. Be followed by Nico Bowdry, Miles Warnke, Ethan Maines, Rudger Klug, Augie Repke, Ben Leachman, Sawyer Graves, Arthur Terone, and Tarek Van Wieren. Want to give a shout out to Caden Graham, taking a fall yesterday in
Bib
training.
number 13, 63 meters.
Heel fast, Caden.
Still under medical evaluation. We don't want to speculate. Here today cheering on his teammates. Get well fast, Caden.
63 meters on Everett Baldwin's trial round. Nico Bowdry up next.
Abrupt ending to an incredible season for Caden. So we'll get him back here soon. Ish. Look at that jump there, Gibby.
Nice and smooth by Nico, but just worming his way up on the HS 100.
64.5 meters.
64.5 meters there for Nico.
Jumper to
Two
the
more
left.
Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club athletes up next. Miles Warnke and Ethan Maines. Then we'll transition over to some Park City ski and snowboard athletes.
Team Canada.
Rudger Klug and Augie Ripke.
Miles on bar. 22 miles on bar.
Here comes Miles.
Want to watch this kid
Mills.
fly. Come on now.
Gotten super strong this year. His dad Skip isn't on his best behavior. Miles could take him down.
Look at that. That is so nice. Attaboy, Miles.
Number 22, 65 meters.
65 meters for Miles Warnke on the trial.
Flying Hawaiian here. Wants to finish the ski season strong. Just had a great conversation with E. Maines over at the Outrun. Getting a quick soft pretzel. What a great addition the Outrun has been.
Brunch of champions.
3 Ethan on bar.
The soft pretzel.
Taking that snack bar to the next level here at this greatest city park on earth. Ethan Maines. Attaboy. So quiet in the air. Like he's been doing it for years.
Oh, I think he has.
Oh, wait a second.
Bib number 23, 75 meters.
Just always manages to take whatever distances we've seen to that next level, doesn't he?
Jumper to the right.
75 meters for Ethan Maines.
Attaboy.
He's taking his around town transport to the next level too. Guy's been riding his e-bike everywhere, no matter the conditions, for years, but now the new proud owner of a legendary truck in Steamboat Springs.
Bib 27, Rudger on bar. Bib 27.
Cool and classy and classic.
Tell me more.
I gotta go into the Rolodex for this one. Rudger Klug, bib number 27.
I'll have to talk to E about that. Intermountain Division athlete, Park
Bib
City
number 27, 43 meters.
ski and snowboard.
43 meters there for Rudger Klug. Okay, I think the truck used to belong to the Hostetler family. The Haas kids were cruising around in the truck. Adam thought that'd be a good fit for Ethan Maines. It took a little bit of convincing, I think, for him to transition from the comfort of the e-bike over to the truck, but he thinks it's pretty cool. It is not
Bib
fancy,
28, Augie on bar.
but it is awesome.
8 on bar.
Augie Ripke up next. Bib number 28, Park City ski and snowboard athlete.
A veteran of this age group class right now, Augie Repke.
Number 28, 59 meters.
59 meters on the trial round there for Augie.
Jumper to the bar.
On to Team Canada.
Ben Leachman, bib number 29. He'll be followed by Sawyer Graves, Arthur Tyrone, and Tarek Van Wieren.
Sister Raina has set a high bar for Team Canada and the Leachman family today. Let's see what Ben has.
Look at him fly. Nice job. Hill not given huge distances quite yet today. Very still, not a whole bunch of wind.
78.5.
78.5 meters. That's why they call it the trial round. We'll see what the technical delegation decides
Trying
on
to
the bar starts.
look up here at the flags. We're not seeing a whole lot of movement at the takeoff nor in the outrun.
Down there at the landing in the spectator zone, though, it was
Had a little bit of
significant from looker's right to looker's left. Here comes the flying saucer. Soy sauce. Sawyer Graves.
The stomp landing heard round the world.
Going from bar 8.
Sawyer Graves
Here, we'll go bar 8.
in flight. Look at him. Also getting some World Cup action.
Special jumper.
Incredible to watch these kids grow up right here on the hill.
85 meters.
85 meters for Sawyer Graves.
Longest jump of the day, and still a bit disappointed, right? The ski jumper mentality.
Longest competitive jump of the day. OTO and Trimble, 89 meters.
Very true.
As a 4 jumper, but
Jumping
not
from the
start-
attic.
Yeah, not starting from the same bar.
Arthur Tyrone,
Step 31.
the student.
31 on bar.
All right, let's show us Arthur. Another strong and consistent season from Arthur Tyrone. Junior World Championships in Placid. Oh yeah, Arthur. Junior Championships in Park City.
Cool, calm, and collected.
Give it to us, come on.
31, 86.5 meters.
86.5 meters for Arthur Tyrone. Rounding out the trial round, Tarek Van Wieren,
Confirming that bid 30, bid 31, and bid 32 all going from bar 8.
Team
Bid
Altius.
32 is on bar now.
Tarek Van Wieren, Team Canada. The oldest competitor here today, him and Rudger Klug. Beautiful V off that takeoff, getting way over the tips of his skis. That's going to push the
Really
longest
strong
jump. Yeah.
pop. It seemed like he was
32,
significantly
90 meters.
higher in the air than any other competitor
Yeah,
we've seen.
we saw that one coming too, right?
90 meters by Tarek Van Wieren.
And hence why he's in that jump position, almost a seeding, if you will, for those last 5 or 6 jumpers. Nice job by Tarek Van Wieren.
Back to the top of the order. We'll have a few 4 jumpers to get us
We're
started.
gonna talk about gates here in just a moment. Give me 1 second.
All right, little discussion on where they want these gates to be. Action really picking up here at Howelsen Hill. Some action on the right here, skiers right. Excuse
Looks
me,
like they've
lookers
got
right.
the boot skiing world championships going on there next to the magic carpet.
Uh-huh.
Who needs skis when you could boot ski?
Right, over here on lookers left. Lots of skiers heading up the vaunted, famous Pomelift.
All right, I got
Don't
gates for you guys.
forget-
Ready?
Tomorrow's ski free Sunday here at Howelsen Hill. Everyone, anyone is welcome.
Girls to 17, boys at. And those last 3 guys can choose if they want to drop a few or not, but we put the rest of the field up to 12 at least.
Thanks to the city of Steamboat Springs
Okay, copy that. 17
for making ski free Sunday happen.
Congratulations to Tom Leeson, recently named the new city manager for the city of Steamboat Springs. We have a new leader. Don't have a mayor here, but we've got a city manager.
Judges ready?
And city council.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to Walt McGill, was on city council and
Yeah, well,
led the ski free Sunday charge. Walt McGill's greatest accomplishment, other than his children, of course.
leaving an indelible mark on the city of Steamboat Springs.
Okay, you got skiers up there. Let's send first 3, 4 jumpers.
Fritz Gammer, Arthur Keller, Theo Givnish, it looks like.
Just catching word earlier, you might already know this, Arthur Keller acquiring the nickname recently of Killer Keller.
Whoa! Self-proclaimed, or hopefully somebody gave that to him.
I believe it was given to him in Park City.
Ooh.
Yeah. Killer Keller from this day forward.
Number E is an Edward. Fritz is on bar.
Fritz Gamber, Frizzle.
The Fritzinator. Multiple camera angles now all of a sudden.
Always.
It's the big time.
All weekend.
That's
They're
fantastic.
all on there.
Look at that.
Fritz
jump. Yeah,
Gamber.
Fritz. Yeah. Saw Billy earlier, said hello, sporting a brand new model Big Agnes jacket.
Ah, thanks to our bronze support partners, Alpine Lumber,
76.
Aquavita Spas, Big Agnes, and BAP. Deer Park Road, Duckles Construction, Honey Stinger, Northwest Data Services,
Thank
and
you.
Old Town Hot Springs.
Thank you.
75 meters there for Fritz Gamber. Killer Keller sliding out onto the bar.
Killer Keller.
Wednesday night jump, we've had some of our younger athletes with the self-proclaimed nicknames
I love
coming
it.
in from the starter radio.
That's beautiful. Nice.
Killer Keller.
Look at that. What great speed coming over the knoll. You can see he likes that one. Yeah, with the fist pump at the end. Atta boy, Killer Keller.
Number F, 79 meters.
79 meters for
Yeah.
Killer Keller. It's fun to see a little bit of a mental shift for these athletes, not competing but for jumping on the HS 100.
That's when it gets really fun.
Able
huh?
to go out of the attic and just put on a show for the crowd.
American Magic Theo Givnish looking to close out the day with some distance.
Gibness is on bar.
All right.
Gibness is on
Sporting 4 jumping bib G, as in Givnish. Appropriately labeled. American Magic, his own fan club here.
Gee, forget some.
Look at this, Givy. There we go. So nice. Makes it look so easy all the way across the line. Fly, Theo, fly.
Bib number G, 69 meters.
69 meters for Bib G, American Magic, Theo Givnish.
What was it you texted me the other day? He had 80-something meters?
84 and 85 on his first 4 jumps.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just, working through things, it's interesting to see how sometimes these athletes are right in the sweet spot. Other
Uh-huh.
times they're kind of working through some adjustments.
Yeah, and their growth patterns changes things, getting new skis and equipment, lots of little things to adjust to in the sport of ski jumping and Nordic combined, that's for sure. I think we'll be moving on to the female class right now if the technical delegation has seen enough.
Sadie on bar. Bib
Sadie McCrank, Piper Mute, Petra Tiliahu.
47 meters on the trial jump for Sadie McCrank. Nice looking jump. Almost looking slow motion from these jumpers all of a sudden.
Might have caught a little gust of air coming up the hill there, it looked like.
Number 1, 56.5 meters.
47 on the trial, 56.5 on jump number 1 for Sadie McCrank.
Jumper to the bar.
Piper Mute. Really, really talented family, top to bottom. Rocky Mountain Division athlete. She is a freshman at the Steamboat Springs High School multi-sport athlete.
Lucas and Shay up there helping with the marking today. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Lucas and Shay.
Thank you. Did Lucas bring his guitar up there? Might be a little chilly for the guitar. Is he picking?
He's hot. He'll keep that thing warm. Piper Mute.
Nice looking jump. Throws those hands with flair. Like she really, really cares. Piper Mute.
Bib number 2, 53 meters.
53 meters, 50 on the trial, 53 on the second jump. Joe, you got to remember it takes a little longer for the sound to travel
Right.
on the HS 100 across the hill from our markers on
Sure
looker
does.
left over to Mount Alginic. Chief of distance
And then all the way
on lookers right.
all the way down here into the booth, side by side with the control truck.
A little bit of a delay. Here comes bib number 3, Petra Tiliahu.
Petra on bar. Hit 3 on bar.
There we go. We have life. Well, the first fly in my house the other day of the season.
Score for bibs 2.
Calculations trying to catch up a little bit inside.
So can you enter the scores
It's a-
down as anyone that was-
Entomology
All right, hey, Glenn, let's have a hold up.
display here in the booth.
A
rare-
hold.
Rare habitat of the midwinter
Number 3.
insects.
54 meters.
There we go.
54 meters for Petra Tiliahu.
Really consistent here in the first round so far. 56.5, 53, and 54 from Sadie Piper and Petra,
I'd be
respectively.
willing to wager that Raina Leachman
She's going to
will
uncork.
take us into a new level.
Let's do it. Let's see it.
79 meters on Raina's trial jump.
I want to see her take us to the Ocho.
Live broadcast, sswsc.org and the Ocho.
Watched a little Ocho the other day.
Darts?
I forgot what it was called. And I
Cornhole?
know you're going to find it surprising, but it was a form of soccer. However, it was in a circle with 3 goals.
How
And it
many
was
teams? 2 teams?
3 teams.
3
5v5v5.
teams?
I know. I forget what it was called. I didn't love it.
Complicated.
I didn't love it. But
Complex.
and then it was followed by dodgeball, the classic ESPN Ocho Transcendent World Championship dodgeball competition. We've all taken one to the face.
Seems like pickleball has really graduated from the Ocho up to ESPN 3 or so.
I'll tell you.
All right, send them your way now.
Just heard Coach Garrett Fisk for the first time in a little while.
Technical director up there on the hill.
Love these girls just getting after it on the 30 today, getting some extra training in. They'll be here soon enough. Be willing to bet it might be some type of sister tandem.
Maybe from the Park City Ski and Snowboard Club.
Love that they're getting their time in. Every jump matters. Every single jump matters on the journey.
Headed over to Park City Monday morning. Go have a quick visit with Park City Ski and Snowboard Club supporters, Cole Sports and Jans.
Gonna go try and sell some gloves.
That's the goal for sure.
There you go.
Every day we try to sell a couple pairs of gloves.
That's what you got to do. Little day trip for you, overnight. What you gonna do?
Monday night we'll spend there. We'll see if I make it home on Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday morning.
All right.
We'll see. Maybe I'll enjoy the metropolis of Vernal on Tuesday night. Anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
El Sombrero is my personal favorite in Vernal.
Look at this flight right here. Jimmy.
Raina Leachman.
She came to play today. She came to play.
Number 5, 86.5.
Yeah. I love it. We got the Ocho, didn't we, Jim?
86.5 meters. That was worth the wait, folks. 86.5 meters from Raina Leachman.
Ella Wilson.
Tying the second longest jump we've seen on the hill today. Arthur Tyrone, 86.5 on the trial. Tanik Van Weeren, 90 meters. Here comes Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club athlete, Ella Wilson.
Fresh off her first World Cup competition. Bib number 24, Steamboat's own Ella Wilson. Way down the hill. Good job. Won't quite hit Raina's number.
79 meters.
79 meters for Ella Wilson.
These old eyes saw that it might have gotten to the Ocho, just falling short at 79 meters for Ella.
Jumper to the bar.
Ella Wilson looks to be the lone competitor in the U20 Nordic combined competition.
Safe to say she's probably got that one dialed.
She should have a good
Training run.
good spot in the start there.
Yeah.
This afternoon, 4 o'clock for the older athletes. Brent Rummick Rodeo Arena. Kudos coming in from Billy Trimble on the live stream. He said thanks for a great season, but friendly reminder, Billy, Hitchens Brothers Nordic Excavating Wednesday night jump this upcoming Wednesday, 4th and final episode.
That'll be
Number
fun.
26. 61 meters.
61 meters for Sophia Aragon, 61 meters on the trial, 61 meters in the first round.
All right, how about this lineup here? HS 100 U20 Senior Male Class K90 competition. Everett Baldwin, Nico Bowdry, Miles Warnke, Ethan Maines, Rudger Klug, Augie Repke, Ben Leachman, Sawyer Graves, Arthur Tyrone, and Tarek Van Wieren.
Evie Baldwin.
Another solid jump from Everett.
Number 13. 70 meters.
It sure was. 70 meters for Everett Baldwin.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Number to the bar.
And up next, his teammate, Nico Bowdry.
64.5 meters on his trial. Nico always looking to push the limits.
We have 18, Nico.
Somewhat taken over for Ethan Maines on the everywhere all the time on the e-bike. Rite of passage here. See Nico riding that e-bike to school each morning. Nico, that's a good looking jump. He's always going to want to go further, but man, those style points, it's really, really pretty.
74 meters.
74 meters for Nico Bowdry.
He's getting closer to what he'd like to do, I think.
He's got that e-bike that the battery swaps out with the snowblower, the weed whacker, the lawnmower.
Yeah.
Even that super Arctic week he was riding that e-bike. Here comes Miles Warnke. Miles doesn't require any artificial power on his bike. I see him riding by the house every day on his way to practice. He's on the analog bike.
22 miles that bar.
Granted, Everett,
Probably steel frame, chrome ollie forks.
Ethan, and Nico have a bit longer hill to climb to get home. Here comes Miles.
So
Stomping it.
nice. So nice. 65 on the trial. That should see 70 something, right?
22. 71.5 meters.
71.5 meters, say the markers. You can see it's in the 70s from here. Thank goodness we've got that great team of markers out there with the precision marking at 71.5 meters. Ethan Maines up next.
11 very qualified markers up there. 4 or 5 rookies recruited right there from the standing room only crowd behind us.
23, Ethan on bar.
Smart folks. No better spot to watch ski jumping than right there on the side of the outrun.
Best seat in the house right there. There's something about hearing a ski jumper fly by.
Soaring through the air.
Super, super unique. Ethan Maines.
Soaring down the hill.
Yep, nice slight fist pump from Ethan. 75 on the trial.
81 meters.
Oh, yeah.
81 meters for Ethan Maines.
Ethan Maines, the Ocho. Rudger Klug and Augie Repke, teammates from Park City Ski and Snowboard, coming up next. Any other calls while you're there in Park City? You're just working with the club.
No, we got to go see a bunch of retailers.
There you go.
Start in Park City,
27 on bar.
make our way down make our way down the hill to Salt Lake City, Logan, Utah in the morning.
All right.
At some point, I have to go into the territory I'm not so comfortable in, Alta ski area, where they don't really like my type.
They don't.
No.
Your type. Your type and my type.
Yeah. What's up with that, Alta?
Bid number 27, 48 meters.
48 meters there for Rutger Klug. He'll be followed by teammate Augie Ripke.
Jumper to the bar.
Those two Park City ski and snowboard athletes will be joining Arthur Tyrone in the Nordic combined competition this afternoon.
Oh, it's going to be a doozy over there. I think the weather's setting up really nicely.
Picture perfect.
Yeah.
I'll be roughing in the paella while that's going down.
Bid 28, Augie on bar.
Almost like a jambalaya style paella.
Most
from what you're
cultures
telling me.
have that kind of, toss it all in, kitchen sink rice dish.
Yeah.
Here comes Augie.
Nice looking jump.
Jambalaya, native to the folks down there in Louisiana.
Uh-huh.
Paella comes from Spain.
Oh,
Bid
yeah.
number 28.
Had me some of the OG paella when we took
63.5 meters.
the soccer team over there last summer.
63.5 meters for Augie Ripke.
It was incredible.
to the bar.
I mean, it was incredible. I ate way more than I should have. It was so good.
Win in Rome, as they say. Here comes Ben Leachman. 78.5 on the trial round for Ben.
Really taking that trial round to the next level. He, too, will be looking for the Ocho on this one.
Sister Reina got into the Ocho at 86.5.
Oh,
Bam!
it looks like he did, too. It looks like Ben got it.
Bid number 29, 87 meters.
Mhm.
87 meters.
Yeah.
Bragging rights at the Leachman dinner table are going to be tight. Ben and Reina within a half meter of each other.
It's like a boxing match.
Sawyer Graves, Arthur Tyrone, and Tarek Van Wieren up next.
Slugfest. For those interested, these three jumpers opting to jump from a lower bar than the rest of the competition.
Bid 30,
Sawyer Graves up first. In the final three, it'll be Sawyer Graves, Arthur Tyrone, and Tarek Van Wieren. Closing out the first round of the HS100 U20 Senior Male K90 competition. And what a day here at the greatest city park on earth.
We have been fortunate
Sawyer floating.
to have some
Sawyer is so funny.
great weather conditions for
Bid number
both
30,
of the Western Regional
87.5 meters.
competitions here at Howelsen Hill this year. 87.5 meters.
Thank you to Nordic Combined USA, Steamboat
Number
Springs
five.
Winter Sports Club, and of course USA Nordic. Ski Jumping Nordic Combined, Western Regional Championships here. Steamboat Springs, Colorado.
Bid 31,
Howelsen
Augie
Hill.
on bar. Bid 31, Arthur.
Bib number 31, Arthur Tyrone
The student,
on the bar, ready to go. He gets the
80s.
flag.
86.5 meters on the first jump. Will we see the first? It won't be the first. Will we see the nueve? Not quite on this one, but another really, really strong
Bid
jump.
number 31, 89 meters.
Wow, those eyes are good. 89 meters for Arthur Tyrone. 89 meters, distance is king, style points matter, and as far as I could tell, Arthur was putting on a
Jumper to the
clinic
bar.
regarding style there.
Thing about Arthur, he's learned a lot about the sport over the years, right? Knowing what he needs to about where he needs to be, how he needs to set up his Nordic combined start position, how he wants to go about the race. He's not just looking jump to jump. He's looking at the whole picture, and that's what makes him as talented as he really is.
Tarek Van Wieren rounding out round one on the HS100.
That
Double
was some
fist
distance. Oh, man, that was
Bid
some
number
distance.
32, 91 meters.
91 meters.
That kid can fly
Eight to keep them out of.
all the way across the border.
Gate 10, 2 down.
Do those Canadians have to sneak in now? Is that what's happening?
That was what was going to happen, but then that got rescinded after one day.
Glenn, do we need to pass on the landing, freshen up anything?
Well, it actually looks pretty good, and I don't see anybody.
Okay, folks, we are getting ready to start the second and final round on the HS 100. You'll have the opportunity to take a bit of a break or wax up those skate skis for this afternoon. 3 p.m. short course skate race, Brent Rummick Rodeo Arena, 4 p.m. long course 5K. Followed by awards and potluck upstairs in Olympian Hall.
How about you, Carl? Hey, Glenn.
What does your board do over there?
What do you think of those games? Pretty good to me.
So cool.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Leave the boys the same. Okay, 11.
Always working behind the scenes, aren't they, Give?
Thanks to Glenn Jones, Chief of Competition, Technical Director Garrett Fisk, Coordinator Todd Wilson, our judges Elisa Main, Skip
Thank
Werke,
you.
Brett Bitilia, Greg Friedman, Sally Wither, starter Chad Bowdry, our team of markers
you.
led by Matt Algenick.
Thank you.
Liz Baldwin's up there in the tower with our judges, I believe.
Thank you. A lot of familiar, friendly faces here. So nice to be back.
Thanks to our team inside, calculations and comp secretaries, Chris Johnson, Deirdre Mewborn,
Thank you.
Laura Graham, and Claire
Thank
Ladico.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Joey, for being here, coming out of retirement, paving the way for the best
Boys class up to
announcing of ski jumping west of the Mississippi.
I mean, let's not use the word retirement.
Just coming out for the big time.
2 or 3 bars there.
Wish I could be here more, quite frankly. Personal schedule just not lending itself at this point. Chasing those
Gotta
two
balance
kids.
the ball sports.
Yeah. All of a sudden. What's been really cool has been skiing with the kids this year, especially Nathan, just free skiing.
Yeah.
It's been really, really cool. In fact, I think after this, Nathan and I might put some time in the big hill just to
Last
make
tracks?
some turns. Yeah, pretty close. Maybe mid tracks, It'll be good.
Should be pretty good up there.
But
Maybe a little.
Really enjoyed it. The kids haven't had a whole lot of opportunities to ski without judging, if you will. Right? So
Free skiing is quite
it
enjoyable.
really, really has been cool.
I got to free ski last Sunday with the family.
Yeah.
Celebrate niece Iris's birthday. They were having the luau themed ski around birthday
birthday,
party up there
Iris,
last
yeah.
year. Or last weekend, I should say.
Yeah, it's been great. And as you mentioned, those ball sports, man, those things, they just bounce everywhere. Final discussions happening with our technical delegation, making sure they are optimizing the experience for both the ski jumpers and our fans. Want to put on a show while keeping everybody safe, of course. Safety is the primary concern.
How are you looking for jumpers?
I got all my girls. I got a couple 4 jumpers and a couple boys. We're ready to roll.
All right.
Couple 4 jumpers will lead us off here in the second and final round on the HS 100.
Looks like we could see Liam DeMong and Donovan Tully at least as far as the 4 jumpers go.
All good on coach's stand. How about the judges?
Everybody's so nice checking on each other right now.
Everybody okay?
Hey,
Ready to go?
yeah, we good?
Okay, we're ready to go. Whoa. Look at the one ski turns being arced on one ski out there by one of the coaches.
To the bar.
Jumper to the bar. We're back on. 90-meter K point here.
In the 4 jumping world, Owen Trimble getting closest to that K point at 89
Yeah.
meters.
Really good, consistent jumps
I
from
got
these
4
4
jumper
jumpers.
H, Liam on bar.
All right.
Hawkin,
Liam on
You know he's going to be pushing for that Nueve.
Bib H, Liam DeMong.
Park City Ski and Snowboard. A lineage of jumping in his family.
Sponsored by Phantom Glide Treatment.
Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Way down the hill for Liam.
Nice looking jump.
Familiar territory, it seems.
Number H, 88.5 meters.
Not quite.
88.5 meters there for Liam.
4 jumper to the bar.
Donovan Tully, his teammate, Park City Ski and Snowboard. Both of them incredible skiers as well. We'll see them both a little bit later.
I, Donovan on bar. 4 jumper I, Donovan on bar.
Some debate going on right now, I'm sure, by these athletes of what wax they're going to use for this
Yeah,
afternoon.
interesting when the sun comes out like this, yet still just a little bit chilly enough on the snow. Good looking jump there from Donovan.
Number I, 69 meters.
69 meters there for Donovan Tully.
Should take us into the female competition here, unless they're going to throw down one more.
Your 4 jumpers.
Correct. We're ready to start into the ladies.
Back in my day of waxing, a little less eco-friendly, I'd go purple and yellow.
For this condition?
Purple and yellow mix would be my call, but
Yeah.
it's all changed. You know, we're thinking about the environment a little bit more. I'm not sure exactly what these folks are using now. Maybe
Bib
same color,
1,
different
H
names.
On bar. Bib 1 on bar.
Sadie McCrank first up, Park City Ski and Snowboard, 56.5 on her first competition jump on the HS 100. Another good jump there from Sadie. Getting her start right here, Howelsen Hill with the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club.
4 meters.
54 meters for Sadie McCrank, 56.5 on the first, 54 on the second.
Jumper to the bar.
Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club athlete Piper Moutet up next. Piper, 50 on the trial, 53 on the first.
Bib 2, Piper on bar. Bib 2 on bar.
$53 meters on the first. Bib number 2, Piper Moutet, through the curve and over the knoll in flight. So smooth, better with each jump, Piper Moutet.
Number 2, 55 meters.
Joey calls it all the way from down here, 55 meters on the second. Great jumping today, Piper Moutet. All the way from Canada, Petra Tiliahue and Raina Leachman up next. First is Petra, Bib 3. 50 meters on the trial, 54 on jump 1.
Let's see her throw down a
Bib
big one.
3, Petra on bar. Bib 3 on bar.
Looking to break that 60-meter mark.
Draw that maple leaf. Here we go. Raina Leachman up next. Nice telemark landing. Holding that position all the way through the line.
Number 3, 55 meters.
Constant improvement. Constant improvement by Petra Tiliahu. 54 on the first, 55 on the second. Current leader in the clubhouse. Raina Leachman up next. 86.5 on her first jump.
It's the showstopper, Raina Leachman. Man, 86.5 is throwing it down. And like Raina, we want more.
I guess she's not the leader in the clubhouse. She's the leader at the top of the hill.
I think we knew what you meant, Gibby. Through the curve and over the knoll, up and away.
Nueve?
Goodness gracious, it's going to be close.
Is that the Nueve?
Number 5, 91.
Yeah.
91.5 meters for Raina Leachman.
Whatever you do, don't blink. That is unbelievable. Long jump of the day so far. Team Canada all the way across the border. And it looks like she could ski jump from there to here. 91.5 meters. That was brilliant.
24,
Ella Wilson and Sophia Aragon will round out the female class on the HS 100. Ella Wilson, 79 meters on her first round. Reigning champion of the 4th of July jumping and jamming competition.
Number 24, 86 meters.
Yes, Ella.
86 meters.
Yes, Ella.
By Ella Wilson. Recently returned from competing in Norway. First ever female winner in the co-ed jumping and jamming competition last 4th of July. Sophia Aragon, a pair of 61-meter jumps in the trial and first round. Bib number 26, Team Altius, Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Final jumper on page 3 of the start list. Final female competitor of the day, Sophia in flight. Nice looking jump. Really consistent day today from Sophia.
Number 26, 64 meters.
64 meters there for Sophia Aragon. These jumpers are having a great time out here today. Our U8 athletes are having a great time on their final day of training.
Love it.
Coach Kara's back from Aspen.
So much fun to be had.
Welcome back, Coach Kara.
13, Everett.
All right, the final 10, Everett Baldwin, Nico Bowdry, Miles Warnke, Ethan Maines, Rudger Klug, Augie Repke, Ben Leachman, Sawyer Graves, Arthur Tarone, and Tarek Van Wieren. Here we go, folks. Everett Baldwin. Another great looking jump from Evie. 70 meters on his first one.
75 meters.
Oh, yes.
75 meters on the second. Everett Baldwin, 63 on the trial, 70 on the first, 75 meters on the second jump. What a great day for Everett.
What a great day for all of us, huh?
No doubt. It's not over after this. We've got the skate race, 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. over there in the Brent Romick Rodeo Arena. Awards and potluck in Olympian Hall at 5:30. The last day of the sun setting before 7 p.m. Here comes Nico Bowdry.
Always looking for Nico's reaction. I think the head leaning back tells it all. 74 meters on the first one.
Number 18, 77 meters.
77 meters on the second for Nico.
That's a good day of jumping right there. 64.5 on the trial, 74 on the first, 77 on the second. That's good adjustments, good flight. Got to be proud there, Nico. Miles Warnke, bib number 22. No longer calling him an up-and-comer now, can
No,
we? Right?
he's
'Cause
here.
He's arrived,
He's
right?
in the
Absolutely. Yeah.
He is throwing down, earning himself a spot on the podium at Junior Nationals last week in Park City.
Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it.
Used to just, you called him Pac-Man because he would chomp through the competition on the skate course. But the way he's progressed ski jumping, there's a lot less competitors for him to pass in front of him.
Yeah, he's leading the
Miles.
pack now. 71.5 on the last one.
79 meters.
Oh, man.
79 meters on the second for Miles Warnke.
Knowing Miles, he's going to load right back up the Palma, expecting his fourth jump, right? Like, he's going to go. He wants more. He thinks he can get in the 80s. We know he can. Attaboy, Miles. Great day. Go get some rest. You got a big competition later here in the afternoon over there at Brent Romick Rodeo Arena. It is going to be a doozy.
I would guess that he's going to be starting second in the 5K race in the U16 class.
Right behind
chasing
Ethan,
down
right?
his teammate,
Yeah.
Ethan Maines.
Uh-huh. Be a great competition, I think.
Speaking of Ethan Maines, he's our next jumper sliding out onto the bar, bib number 23.
The Flying Hawaiian in flight. Great V position all the way up over there. Little bit shorter, I think, for him on that one.
Fist pump.
Bib number 23, 85 meters.
Little, no way.
85 meters for Ethan Maines. 75 on the trial, 81 on the first, 85 meters on the second.
He made it look so easy. He lulled me into thinking. Attaboy, E.
Jumper to the bar.
Park City ski and snowboard athletes up next. Rudger Klug, followed by teammate Augie Rupke.
48 and 63.5 respectively on their competitive jumps. Rudger sporting bib number 27.
Bib 27, 27, regular on bar.
After the Park City contingent, we'll see Ben Leachman from Canada. And then the final three, Sawyer Graves, Arthur Tyrone, and Tarek Van Wieren. Nice jump, Rudger.
Bib number 27, 55.5 meters.
Nice.
Triple
Nice.
fives for Rudger Klug, 55.5 meters. 48 on the first, 55.5 on the second. His teammate, all the way from Utah, Intermountain Division, Augie Rupke, 63.5 on the first.
Let's see it, Augie. Augie will be skiing here in a little bit. Get a few hours of rest and recovery, refuel.
On bar.
Probably get a good stretch in.
See what the solar radiation does to the snow conditions.
You got out there pretty high. 63.5 on the first.
Bib number 28, 73 meters.
73 meters on the second,
Really strong
Almost
takeoff, yeah.
bettering his first jump by 10 meters,
Mhm.
9.5 meters.
Jumper to the bar.
Better on the second than the first.
Could see right on that takeoff, he got really good pop and height, and that allowed him to float further down the hill.
29, Ben on bar. Bib 29 on bar.
Ben Leachman not only competing in the HS 100 male class, but also battling it out against his sister.
Younger sister, I might add, to add fuel to the
That's
fire.
pretty darn good right there, Ben.
Oh, man.
They were within a half meter of each other in the first round.
Number 29, 88.5 meters.
88.5 meters there for Ben Leachman. 87 on the first, 88.5 on the second. Younger sister Raina will take home the Leachman family bragging rights today.
From a lower bar for Big Brother Ben. Let's just
That's
say
fair,
that. Let's
that's
just
fair.
say that out loud.
Here comes the flying saucer, soy sauce.
Sawyer on bar. Bib
Final three jumpers, Sawyer Graves, Arthur Tyrone, Tarek Van Wieren. They are jumping from a lower bar than the rest of the competition. Decision they've made by themselves, of course, with approval from the coaches and technical delegation. Sawyer Graves. Good looking jump from Sawyer. Great form, technique.
Stomps it in that telemark position.
90 meters.
90 meters, says Matt Algenick.
Mhm.
9 times, 90 meters. Soy sauce.
To the bar.
Arthur Tyrone up next. 2 more jumpers today on the HS 100.
Here comes a student, bib number 31. 89 meters on his first jump. Busy competition season for Arthur Tyrone. Good to have him home. Shared a nice hello with his parents on the ski hill on Thursday morning. Nice to see them up there. They seem to have a crew, almost tour guiding it. Arthur Tyrone! Yes! Just so smooth and so consistent.
31, 92 meters.
92 meters for Arthur Tyrone.
Yeah.
The longest jump we've seen today at Howelsen Hill.
92!
To the bar.
All
Maybe
right.
Arthur will go for that therapeutic cold plunge in the Yampa River. That's what keeps Amy Tyrone going. Happy to see the Yampa opening up a little bit, get those cold soaks in again.
Derek Van Weeren, he might have something to say about that 92-meter jump, huh?
We shall see. 91 on the first for him, but you said it earlier, Arthur is very calculated.
Really good-looking jump from Tarek. He was close. That is too close to call from the booth.
Never said that before.
94.5 meters.
94.5 meters for Tarek Van Weeren. These athletes are putting on a show today.
Let's do another round.
That's a wrap. Thank you,
Let's do
everybody.
another round. Come on.
Thanks, everybody.
Chief of Competition Glenn
Thank
Jones
you.
says that's a wrap.
Thank you.
Thanks to our team of volunteers.
I'll make sure everything's shut down in the tower.
Thanks to all of our markers.
Thank you.
Can't do it without you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks to Glenn Jones, Garrett Fisk, Todd Wilson, Elisa
you.
Main, Skip Wernke, Brett
Thank
Batilia, Greg Friedman, Sally Wither.
Thank you.
Chief, of course, Dave Stewart is probably getting things ready over there at the Brent Romick Rodeo Arena. We will see you over there. 3 o'clock start on the short courses.
Officials and volunteers.
The Winter Sports Club is amazing. It is multi-sports, and it's the only club in the entire country that has as many winter sports as we're able to provide.
I feel like when you ask our kids about their life in Steamboat, their first thing they'll say is, we grew up in the Winter Sports Club.
It's sort of like a second family for me.
The Winter Sports Club, I think, was my upbringing.
I think Howelsen and the Winter Sports Club is one of the best places in the world.
It was almost another parent to me. We spent every opportunity we had down at the Winter Sports Club and enjoyed every minute of it.
Coming here after school and being with your friends and your coaches, it's just an awesome experience.
Almost every huge lesson or experience or great moment that has changed them has happened through the Winter Sports Club.
You know, their notion of creating champions on and off the mountain really resonates with me, and I just think it's an incredible opportunity for the boys to be part of that.
There you go.
Every coach that I've ever worked with, you know, here at Winter Sports Club or see coaches on hill with these kids, from skiing to cross country to jumping to snowboarding coaches, every single one of them brings a large amount of passion and dedication to this sport.
And the culture that they become a part of, again, changes them. And whether or not they're winning or whether or not they want to be an Olympian, they can be the best version of themselves.
We're so fortunate in this town to have so many amazing people help raise these kids.
There's something to be said about growing up in a competitive environment and having the mentors that the SSWSC provided. And I certainly don't think that I would have grown up to be the person that I am today without their influence on my life.
It's so unique and so special, and having seen great places in the world, there's nothing like this.
Really, the Winter Sports Club is appropriate for all kids. Every single kid can benefit from the Winter Sports Club.